Hello, I am Elder Scrolls Expert, and I'm decided to get away from the comparison videos with Marvel vs. Oblivion. I will pick them back up, but I decided to talk about something I kind of want to talk about for a while. It's comparing all the games, talking about every single game from Arena to Skyrim, and really talking about what you need in each game, and necessary skills to avoid, things like that, in case you haven't played the games yet. You know, just little helpful tips and things. First, I'll talk about what order I played the games in. I played Oblivion first, and then I played Skyrim, and then shortly after Skyrim I got Morrowind. I've played Daggerfall once, but never played Arena though. I really want to. And if anyone can help me out with, because when I try to mount it through DOSBox, because the C drive directory doesn't exist, so I don't really understand that. If it would help me out, but the thing with Arena, everyone says you have to be a warrior-based skill. Like if you be an acrobat or something, it won't work. Another thing for Arena, it seems that people act like mages are overpowered in Arena, which I agree with. Mages are a little overpowered in Morrowind too, if it gets up to a high level. But in Arena, it's really bad. In Arena and Daggerfall, the mages are severely overpowered. Like if you're a mage, it's the easiest way to play the game. Like if you're a mage, it's super easy in Arena, even in Daggerfall too. And Daggerfall was the first game with the Dark Brotherhood. I mean, I don't know much about the first two games. It's really the first game with Dark Brotherhood, and a lot of people say Daggerfall was the best game there is. So I agree. In the 30 minutes I played Daggerfall, it was awesome, and I really want to play it really bad. So if anyone can tell me with a DOS box, that'd be appreciated. One skill you're gonna need in just about every single Elder Scrolls you ever play is Restoration, no matter what you are. Like in Oblivion, it would help if you have 100 some magicka, to level up your intelligence every now and again. Same with Arena and Daggerfall, level up those skills every now and again, get more magicka. Because Restoration is the most important skill pretty much in about every Elder Scrolls game you're going to need it. Skill to avoid majorly in any other game. I don't know why anyone would ever pick it. Is hand-to-hand. It is stupid, retarded, just unusable. There's no reason to use hand-to-hand. If you can use a weapon, why use hand-to-hand? The only thing I can see using hand-to-hand is the very beginning of Morrowind. I mean, even before you really, right when you're in State of Need, whatever it's called, right when you're in State of Need, and in that, walking into there, maybe you can, to Balmora, maybe you can use hand-to-hand a little bit, but really you don't need hand-to-hand in any of the games, at all, because weapons, and then you can buy a weapon at the State of Need trade house too, so you really don't need weapons at all in any unarmed or unarmored combat and unarmed combat any of the Elder Scrolls games. And it's just, especially the first 3 or 4, I mean, it's stupid, and why would we ever use it? That's why I like in Skyrim how they changed it from being an actual skill to being just a brawl, just kind of like let's get in a bar fight type thing instead of an actual level upable, new term, level upable skill. Yeah. 2 other skills to avoid, especially in games, especially in Oblivion, is athletics and acrobatics. Why would you ever pick athletics and acrobatics? I always pick athletics in Morrowind because you get 10 or 11 skills to pick anyway, and I usually don't really know what to pick, but usually pick social skills, and especially if you're magic. I mean, I don't use mysticism or illusion at all, so I don't pick those. And only Morrowind, and then some in Arena you might want to use athletics a little bit, but not really, not an actual skill, major skill or anything. And then Daggerfall, you can buy a mod for fast travel, so it's not that big a deal. You don't really need it in that game either. Especially if you always pick athletics and acrobatics in Oblivion, you're stupid. Just you know nothing about games. I mean, why would you waste your skill like that? In Oblivion, you only get 7. So why waste a skill with athletics or acrobatics? Why not pick a social skill like Mercenal or Speechcraft, which are a lot more useful, especially Mercenal. I wish they would have kept Mercenal in Skyrim. That's one skill I kind of got them a little angered about them getting rid of, is Mercenal. I really liked Mercenal. I don't know why they got rid of it, especially in Morrowind and stuff, because it's hard to get gold in a lot of games. Yeah, it's hard to get gold in a lot of games, and in Oblivion, they had Mercenal, and you need Speechcraft too, pick those instead of wasting it on athletics and acrobatics. Those are 100% skills to avoid, 100%. I don't really know if I miss classes or not. I'm not 100% sure if I miss not having classes. I do miss the skill bonuses, yet I kind of like the way you can do whatever you want. That's a lot better. You can kind of do whatever you want. You can go back and level up archery. So, but then things like that, you can start as a mage and then level up your battle skills, and kind of at the end, you kind of got a really decent balanced battle mage. But and then you find yourself in Skyrim. They say there is no auto leveling, but there is a little bit of auto leveling in there. Not as bad as Oblivion, but there's still a little bit auto leveling in there. So like in Skyrim, you do the College of Winter quest, the first one. You normally, if you're low level, it's just Draugrs, but when I did it, I didn't have good magic spells. I hadn't really had Blades of Mine in it. It was like 70, and I didn't have good magic, and I wanted to get my magic up. My destruction was like 35, and I didn't do a whole lot of damage. So I went in there with that, and I ended up getting destroyed because it was Draugr, like a bunch of restless ones and Wraths and things, and they were like really strong and stuff. So they say there was no auto leveling, but there still was a little bit. I hope they really get away from it in the next game because I hated auto leveling. I like the idea of no classes in a way, but I hate auto leveling. I wish there was another way you could get skill bonuses. It really matters to what your class is. You want to have high skill bonuses and stuff. And then the stone thing, I kind of like the stones. I wish you would pick a sign at the beginning though, because finding the stones is a little bad. Like, I ended up getting into Blade so much because I never could find the Apprentice stone. That's why I ended up getting into one-handed combat so much with my Breton is because I could never find the stone. And I wish you could just go back and change it at any time you wanted. You could just pick the one, and then you had to find them after that, or go back and change it whenever you wanted. Would have worked out a lot better than what they had it, where they have to find the stones. It was a little bit aggravating. Talking about Skyrim. Skyrim's really one of the first games you could be a thief in. In all the other games, being a thief sucks. Like, unless you're breaking into houses, pickpocketing is stupid in all the other games. Especially in Morrowind, I never could pickpocket in Morrowind, because it's another thing to tell you if you're detected or not, which really helps. I think it's just stupid. Pickpocketing sucks, except Skyrim. Like, especially when you get into Skyrim, you're gonna level up, like, just in the middle of nowhere, and not really know, like, what to pick. Don't waste it on some stupid, like, speechcraft can be helpful, so you waste it on that. Don't pick, like, alchemy or something. Alchemy's completely useless. It's been useless since Oblivion. It's been useless. I don't ever use alchemy. Even in Morrowind, I don't use alchemy. It's a little more useful in Morrowind, though. And, so pickpocketing is the most important skill, or not the most important, the really unimportant skill, because people carry around gems and stuff in their pocket, and it gets really good. Like, once you get to a higher level, it gets really easy. Then pick light fingers, it makes it really easy, and people carry around gems and stuff in their pocket, and it really, makes it a lot better, and it's a better way to play if they play it like that. But a little bit of thievery, so work on, especially if you haven't got Skyrim yet, work on your pickpocketing skill. And definitely join the Thieves Guild in Skyrim, because you can only sell stolen stuff to the Khajiits. They don't care if it's stolen. Those Khajiits, like outside of Solitude, you see them walking around there outside of Dawnstar too. The Khajiits, they don't care if it's stolen or not. But if you really want to sell stolen stuff, just join the Thieves Guild. That's the only real way to do it. Just join the Thieves Guild. Because you don't really get that much money from the actual Thieves Guild missions, only like 100 gold. But from the fence, you can gain, like, I've gained 3,000 gold at one time. You have to wait, though, because you only has 1,000, but I've gained 3,000 gold at one time from getting gold from the fence. Like, it's just how it is. It's really awesome. Another thing, on a way to play in Skyrim, and in Skyrim, I like work. Work's good. Work is really, this is the first game with work. Skyrim's the first game was a fair way to make money. Other than thievery, in Oblivion, thievery sucks. So we can woodcut, or you can woodcut, or you can woodcut, or you can go to a farm. Your farmer's kind of stupid. Like, the biggest farm, you're gonna make 20 gold. So it really sucks. Maybe 30. 30 sucks. Woodcutting is probably the best way to make gold working wise. But I wish they'd add a little bit more work than just add. Like, it'd be cool if you could, like, work in a tavern or own a tavern. Like, that'd be really cool. Like, owning a tavern, working in a tavern, or working was a skill. Like, a level upable skill, Like, I used the term in the video, a level upable skill would be a lot better. It was better if you own a tavern, working was a skill, that'd be awesome. The thing that's important, smithing is a must-have in Skyrim. If you don't have smithing, you're gonna suck. If you don't have smithing, you're gonna suck. Smithing makes the game. Like, especially if you're like, if you don't have the game, you're like, I really don't want to do smithing, you need smithing. But the only thing, if you do it the actual way, like you have making everything every now and again, it gets really slow, But then it's really expensive to do it the fast way. There's an iron mine outside of Dawnstar. Definitely use that, but I didn't find that out till too late. And I was like, whatever, dude. So I was like, the smithing skills are already 90, whatever. I'll just buy it. And I just finished the Dark Brotherhood. You kill the Emperor in the Dark, or when you kill the Emperor in the Dark Brotherhood, say you got 1,000 gold, and it'll give you 20,000. they'll give you 20,000 more stuff, 40,000, and so iron ingots and stuff. It's kind of like smithing, level up smithing, but it's a must-have. Like if you don't have, if your smithing's not legendary, then you're gonna have to run into some issues later on in the game. And what I wish they would have done is where you can pay to improve your weapon. That would have been a lot better, instead of having to do it yourself. Pay, and then you can't just pay anyone to improve it to legendary. You can, first of all, it costs a lot of money to improve it to legendary, and only certain people can improve it to legendary. Like some people can improve their weapon to epic, different level of blacksmiths in the game, and things like that. So, but smithing is a must-have. If you don't have smithing in Skyrim, you're gonna suck. You need smithing. You're gonna approach problems at higher levels. Smithing is something you need and must-have. They said there was no auto-leveling in Skyrim, yet there kind of is. With the Winterhold, College of Winter Request, if you do it when you're level 5 or 6, because what I was going to do is, I was going to work on my blade at first with the companion stuff, then go do the College of Winterhold with only magic, because I found the Apprentice Stone, so then I was going to, just do that, and it'd be a lot better, and it was gonna work out better, and I don't know if I already talked about this, did I? Maybe, possibly, I don't know, I'm gonna talk about it again anyway. It'd be a lot better, and if you could level up, but there's just auto-leveling in it. I know Tom Howard's like, there's no auto-leveling. There is auto-leveling, a little bit. There is a little auto-leveling, so definitely keep that in mind. Because I was going to have a balanced battle mage, but I got destroyed because I went in there level 20, 26, so it was restless strikers over the place. My fire spell sucked. It was like 20 damage. It was horrible. I got destroyed, so that will conclude my video. It was going to be longer, but I deleted it, and I kind of forgot what I was talking about. So, yeah, and if anyone could help me with the Let's Play, or the DOS box thing, that would be helpful, and help me mount the Daggerfall DOS box, give me a video response or something showing me how to do it. And someone comment, no one's commented on videos yet. Comment, criticism's welcome. I need criticism, help me out, know how I can improve upon these videos, make them more interesting, and help me out with the Let's Play, and I am Elder Scrolls Expert. Goodbye. Also, I forgot to say this, Elder Scrolls Black Marsh, Elder Scrolls Black Marsh, Elder Scrolls Black Marsh. I really like Black Marsh. I've only seen Black Marsh in Arena, and again, it was kind of gay in Arena. So please, Elder Scrolls Black Marsh. Wait, one more thing before I sign off. Where the races look, every single race pretty much looks better in Morrowind than Oblivion, except Argonians. Argonians look a little fake in Skyrim. They look a little fake. They're kind of gay and fake looking. They don't look scary at all. In Oblivion, they look kind of cool and badass. But in Morrowind or in Skyrim, they suck, or they look fake. They suck, basically. I mean, Dark Elves look awesome, like they did in Morrowind, but actually better than what they did in Morrowind. But Argonians suck in Skyrim. They kind of sucked in Morrowind too, but they suck. And the bro that hit the Argonian sweet spot is in Oblivion. That's where the best looking Argonian is. In Skyrim, Argonians suck. I've never really played as an Argonian. I have once in Oblivion, but an Argonian in Skyrim sucks. The way the races look. But everything else looks cool. All the other races look good except Argonian. They look a little fake. Khajiits look awesome. And you can use your claws in unarmored combat, which is awesome. This is why anyone tries to brawl with me. This is Khajiit. I kicked her butt, So, yeah, so now I'm actually officially signing off. I'm Elder Scrolls Expert 88 or 33. I'm Elder Scrolls Expert and signing off. Goodbye.